let me just tell you, it's been a rough one. It has been.
We're running a little late.
I'm about to try to open the bottle of
Yeah,
wine.
and
That's
she's
a
got
twist
this,
top.
She's got this super. I did that last time.
Oh, yeah. One of our Wine About It Wednesdays,
I was digging the wine.
Yes, and I had the cap, the twist off cap, and there was a hole punctured through the top of it of her trying to pop it off.
I'm anxious to get it open and poured. Ladies, how are you doing?
I know. Today's actually a fun wine about it because we did holiday. We switched it up. We didn't even address our switched up background.
Yeah, we were here. We were ready. We were so excited, ready to go. And then all of a sudden, there was something going on outside Sarah's her home, and some sort of interference was going on. And we all live outside DC, so we never really know what's going on out there.
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden, we were hearing this weird noise, like somebody was running some sort of microphone, or it was a little weird.
Yeah, we had trouble trying to get live, make sure the audio was good, our camera was good. We're actually recording this for YouTube as well, so there's a lot going on. Oh. Sorry.
Let's not delay the important stuff.
Cheers to Wine About It Wednesday. Today we're talking holiday sweaters, the colors, the right colors.
We're talking about getting yourself decked out for the holidays, but staying in your season, which can be sometimes a little challenging, depending on your season and whether or not you're a winter or you're another season. Because let's face it, the holidays are for winter.
That is true. And I wanted to say, hey, Katie. Katie's on right now.
Hey, Katie.
I see a couple people on. Comment below. We want to say hi to you. And we hope you're excited about our Wine About It Wednesday. I have to switch back. So I think the first thing we should go into is we selected a green sweater for everyone to wear. And in honor, I wore my season green.
And I wore my favorite color. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But think about it. I look so nice in this background.
I know. Why did I design my house for you?
Because she loves me.
I really wanted blue, and I know it's such a calming color, so I wanted to keep my house calm and fun. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but I used both silver and gold, so everyone's happy in the house, and it works with everyone's season. All right, so jumping into the green sweaters, we selected a green for each season and how to utilize, I guess, your green.
And an easy way to shop for your seasonal greens. So I can give you kind of a metaphor when you're shopping for your seasonal green. And I can make it a little bit easy. Winters, you guys have it so easy. You just think primary colors, think fur, think true. I don't mean fur like the fur of animals. I mean fur like the fir tree. Think evergreen, true green, primary true green. And that will suffice. That will be beautiful on you, gorgeous, perfect. Now, in order to create something that's gorgeous for a summer, you want to take that and make it a little hazy. And that's basically the way I shop. I have my seasonal fan, but if I'm looking at something and I can't really decide, I say to myself, is it a little hazy? Because if it's hazy, I can wear it. So as you're seeing here, summer takes green, and if it's a little bit hazy, it's perfect. Autumn, on the other hand, I'm going to flip back to autumn because autumn is the warm, muted version of winter. You take the winter depth of color, you warm it up a little bit, and you make it a little bit more, the word I want to use is burned. It's like the autumn landscape, warmed up and a little toasted.
Yep. You know I love a rust or a burnt orange all day long.
But even the green, toast the green a little, and it will work for you. It's a little bit toasted. And then spring is like a fresh green leaf. Think about if the green is something that looks like it was just born in the spring of the year, it's for you. It's a little bit warmer, it's a little bit brighter, and so that's the perfect green for a spring.
And what I love about this diagram If you look, so it's autumn and spring on your left and winter and summer on your right. When I was first starting out, figuring out each season and really getting this in my head, like figuring it all out, I can now look, and if you look at autumn and spring, you can see the yellow undertones. But winter and summer, you see those blue undertones, and that's really what defines a warm versus a cool.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about shopping for your loved ones, because you're not going to have a color fan for everybody that you love. But let's say that you're shopping for your daughter, and let's say your daughter is a redhead, and you know that she is an autumn. So you're going to be able to look at sweaters, and you're going to say, is this kind of a warm toasted green? Is it a little more like the autumn landscape green rather than a true vivid primary green, or secondary green technically for you color geeks like me? Yes, then you'll know that it will be gorgeous on your redheaded daughter, your autumn daughter. So your daughter's a blonde. She's a warm toned blonde. And you can look at the green and say, is it like a fresh leaf green? Then it'll be beautiful on her. Let's say you have a niece who's an ash blonde or a champagne blonde. Again, you can think in your head, she's a summer, so I'm going to go for the hazy green. This kind of thinking, when you understand the basic principles, it makes your shopping always perfect. You become everybody's favorite, and that's what you want to be.
So I'm going to fade it back to us really quick. All right,
Yay!
So we decided to do a red dress. for the
Fabulous red
holidays.
dress.
This would be perfect for Christmas.
Yes, and you know
Parties,
what? Let's
absolutely
face
love
it,
it.
some of the most famous women in Hollywood throughout history, now I say history, I don't mean like Marie Antoinette or something. I mean like Nancy Reagan history. Have just really rocked the red, and they knew that they could walk in a room and have red on and everybody would turn their way. So
And there's something powerful about a red dress. Absolutely.
absolutely, because it's so eye-catching. But you want to be in your red. You want to arrive in a room and have everybody say, look how stunning she is.
And not look at that red dress.
Wow, siren, turn on the sirens, there's red. So it's okay. As long as you're rocking your seasonal red dress. And so what we have here, again, is a way to discern, maybe you'll buy a red dress for someone, maybe you won't. I don't know. It's probably not
Right.
the
I think
perfect
this
thing
is
on
more
a gift
for
list.
you and
Yeah,
individually.
Okay. I'm saying this is probably something you're going to want to try on and be beautiful.
But this translates to anything else you can wear. So if you are looking for a red for somebody,
a red
or
sweater.
right, a scarf, jewelry, accessories, anything.
This works. Now, again, I start off with winter as kind of the base point, because winter is the primary kind of focus. If you're a winter, and let me remind you guys again, winters have dark hair and no red or gold highlights. So that means that they kind of lean toward cool colors and vivid colors. They have a lot of contrast, so they can really pull off the vivid colors. So the winter red that I love for them are the berries, something that's a little cooler and a little richer. Now, I will tell you that winters can pull off a fire engine red.
Absolutely.
But having said that, there's nothing more gorgeous on a winter than a deep berry red, contrasting the winter skin tone, that black hair, dark brown hair. I love this berry on a winter.
And you know what else we forgot to mention about these reds? This is your red lipstick shade that you can wear.
Oh yeah. By the way,
Yes.
also it helps you choose your lipstick shade.
Right. So, I mean, right up top, those 4 shades, that's really where your lipstick should revolve.
And if you want to rock a red, now, you don't always have to go so bold, but this is the bold lipstick if you want it to go with the bold dress. And no, you do not have to match your dress to your lipstick. No, you do not. But Sometimes you might want to because it's kind of a cool look.
And that shade, that if you're looking for that lipstick shade, that either cranberry would look gorgeous. Absolutely.
Yes.
Every time I see a winter wearing our cranberry lipstick, it's breathtaking.
Stunning. It's stunning.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But if as we move to summer, remember what I said? The buzzword for summer is hazy. So think about a shade. Think about, is it cooler? Is it a little hazy? And that means that it is going to be so flattering on a summer. What is a summer? The summer has no red or gold highlights, and the summer is a little bit light. So you think about the ash blonde. You think about someone with kind of grayish hair. No red or gold highlights, but on the lighter side of the spectrum, and they can wear the beautiful hazy kinds of color. Now, if we look at spring, the spring has the warm colors, and you want something a little more vivid for the spring because they are vivid in and of themselves. Springs are warm. They have warm highlights, red or gold highlights. And so what we've selected for you is something that's a little bit warmer, a little bit more on the orange side. And that's your version of red.
Something I forgot to mention for this summer, if you're looking for a lipstick shade, try the new Plum Sorbet. That is a stunning color. It has a little bit of
For summers?
Absolutely. And then for spring, if you're looking for that red lipstick, go for Chili. Stunning color. It
Holy
looks
cow,
amazing
yes,
on
Chili
you.
is gorgeous. I'm going to talk to Autumn since you are the queen of autumn.
Absolutely. I mean, look at that gorgeous shade right there. I could wear it every day.
It's the best one on the palette.
Absolutely. You have that yellow undertone, as I always mention.
Burnt.
And it's
It's
burnt,
burnt, toasted.
rusty. That's like the definition of an autumn shade right there. So it's really easy if you have any, we were talking nieces, anybody that you're looking for shopping, grab that shade. A scarf is stunning.
Remember, think about their hair. It's deep on the deep side, and it has red or gold highlights. It
Right.
could be a warm brown. It could be a warm brown with a few red highlights. It could be on the red side. You could see some gold. Bottom line, if you've got the deep tone hair and you've got some warm or red, what am I saying, golden or red? Okay, and now in my second glass, then you want to select something that is like the autumn landscape or is toasted.
Now, the lipstick that first pops into my mind that
Because she knows these all.
Yes, I love a bold red lip. Let me tell you, if you are looking for that kind of shade, go for Blaze Color Renewal
Yes,
lipstick.
as does Missy here.
Absolutely stunning. So, moving on to our last one is about jewelry. This is exciting. This is going back to the warm, cool part of what we were talking about earlier. Now, we found this necklace and little jewelry set on Amazon. We'll leave the link down below. We wanted to give you something that you could actually purchase if you loved it, and we can make it easy for you.
And we do this because, let's face it, everybody in the world has the little black dress. The LBD, as they call it.
Yep, I have probably half of a closet full.
And her little black dresses are not in her season.
No, they're not.
So the way that we make the little black dress work is by putting something at the neckline
Absolutely.
that is in your season, or at least takes it too warm or takes it too cool.
You know what? I'm gonna show ourselves really quickly because what I like to do is drop the neckline very low so my skin tone is reflecting back up onto me, and then drop a big gold piece of jewelry to have that reflecting back off of it as well. So if you are somebody that does like the little black dress, go opt for something a little bit lower because then the shade that's reflecting back up onto your face is your own skin tone. So as a little trick.
That works for every season except winter. Winter you can rock.
But summers, springs, autumns, you need something that will kind of buffer this area so it's not so stark. And we recommend, obviously, jewelry. Sometimes it can be a scarf, depending on
Absolutely.
whether it's a blazer or not, whatnot. But if it's kind of a decorative little black dress, this is a fun little inexpensive accessory that you could throw on. It's available in warm and cool champagne, I think, and crystalline.
And this is one of the top selling pieces of jewelry on Amazon. We wanted to just get you something that we thought was
Inexpensive.
gorgeous. Yep, easy to
throw
use.
on. So this was one that we thought, if you ever need to disguise your little black dress to make it seasonally
Absolutely.
yours.
And it's funny because I have a piece of jewelry that's just like this. I think I got it at J. Crew, and it's this gold with these warm stones all over it. That's a big chunky piece like this. But I actually really like the matching earrings, so I might have to go and get this because I absolutely love this little,
Set. And, it's a couple bucks, and it's cute.
So, of course, if you're autumn and spring, you're going to be wearing that cool. And if you are a summer...
Oops. Drink much?
What did I say?
You said in autumn and spring you'll be wearing the cool.
Oh, sorry. Autumn and spring, you're going to be wearing the warm. Flip that. And if you are a summer or a winter, you are going to be wearing that cool shade. And I mean, jewelry's so easy to add as a look.
It is. It's so easy. And you know what? It's fun. It says, I am confident. I have no problem with adding some sparkle. It's cool. It's good.
All right. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to say hey down below. We'd love to hear from you.
And I really, as we close, I want to tell you how thankful we are for you.
Absolutely.
We've made some great friends on here in the last few months, and we just love you. We love being here. We love sharing with you, and we're very thankful for you and your company.
All right. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and we will see you next Wednesday.